Justin, shut the up.
An absolute ton of rust.
That was easy.
Yeah, it was. We just let gravity do the work. Changing the headlights.
Oh, these big old titties.
You look sleepy. You've done a lot of hard work today, bud.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Block fam? In today's episode, weird start working on the Panhead. But first,
we got talking block from a fan today in the mail who supports the channel. Alec, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it.
Justin, shut the up.
I feel like that was quite out of context and quite rude.
I'm confused. Justin, shut the up. Hey, no one can talk. Here you go. Justin, you know what? I don't give a fuck what either one of them say. I'm proud of you.
My God.
Yeah. Damn. Cold-blooded piece of shit. Vinny. Oh, I'm loving this.
So we got this as fan mail today. I'm sure it wasn't intended to be a talking block, but somehow that's what it's become. So now whoever holds the block gets to talk. So we're calling it the talking block. Thanks for the block, Alec.
Oh. The intro.
We mean no disrespect by throwing it around. We're having fun, actually.
Wait, where's Ramon, man? I need Ramon, dude. Or Raymond.
Ramon?
The guy that
Oh, that guy. Give the context.
Apparently there's this dude who comments saying that like they're mean to me. This is all love here at the shop. It's
As
just
a
we're
matter
all
of
just
fact,
having fun.
But
He only has my back, so
Right,
that's pretty
like-
dope. I appreciate you, Ramon or Raymond or whatever your name is.
Seriously, it's all love here.
be the first one to can stand up for this dude over
That's
anybody.
what I'm saying. I
Talk
would
shit
die
about
for
him, I would-
Justin. It's the whole sibling thing, you know.
a
Like
love
as a brother, we can pick, but if anybody else
you
does,
guys
Can't.
that's right.
I don't understand shop environment. We don't always love each other.
All right, thanks for the block, bro. We're working on a Harley-Davidson Panhead. This is a 1962?
I don't know, the way you said it, I have no idea.
It's a 1960 Harley-Davidson Panhead. So should have given you guys a story in the reveal video. If you guys didn't see that video, be sure to go check it out. Step one is to basically get the bike running. It is in okay shape. Not the worst I've seen, that's for sure. But we do have leaking oil, fresh oil at least. But the gas has been setting for a couple years and we got stuff like rust all over it. And I know you guys can't smell, but it smells like not gasoline anymore.
Smells like primer.
So yeah, rust on that side, and then also even worse on this side. We're definitely not going to turn the petcock on and get gas going through the fuel lines and fuel system. We do not want to put any of that into the engine through the carb, right? Stinks. Step one is to basically remove this, and then we're going to get a new tank, which we have over here. So this is actually just a tank that we had laying around for a project that we were supposed to do a while back that we didn't end up using. So we got this, what is it, a scalloped Sportster tank?
Yep.
It's got spots under here. For the petcock, we only need one though. So Chris is basically saying that we're going to take one of them out.
So if you want it left side, we'll cut the right side out. We'll plate that, weld it, fix that hole, and then we'll move this to here. We'll also do the same thing here. We'll cut both of these out, but we'll relocate this down to here. We can actually create a spigot and have it come out at an angle. We can do whatever we want. The reality at the moment is we're going to get rid of these. Neither one of those need to be there.
Since it is a smaller tank and whenever it's mounted on there, it'll be up at an angle like this. So if they're towards the center, you're losing all the gas that's back here. That's why on modern Sportsters and stuff, they
Wish
do
y'all could see this stuff.
they do tank lifts, right? Because back in the day, for choppers and guys that had smaller tanks, they would do a tank lift so that all the gas would basically go to the very back, and then they always had the fuel lines coming out down here, so they would basically maximize usage of the fuel, right?
Not exactly, but yeah. The guys that knew what they were doing moved them to the back.
Yeah.
The guys that didn't give a shit, didn't know, just left them in the
Yeah, they just always had fuel like in the bottoms of the tanks, in the
Right.
back bottoms of the tanks. So we're gonna basically like do that for this tank, remove that one, put the petcock into this one, add some fresh gas. Then next step is try and start it.
Don't
and it's
know
a
who's
kicker.
Kicking. I don't know who's kicking, but we'll find
I'm
that
up.
out.
I'ma kick it. The couple that I bought it from, the guy basically said that they had the engine recently gone through, redone. He said something about the guy doing custom wiring.
Oh, it's custom. Custom doesn't mean good. It just means not stock.
So there's that.
There is that.
Oh yeah, for directions. All right, so we're now deciding on where to drill the new hole for the petcock. We don't want it too far over because that's where the roll is for the wall of the tank. We don't want it too far in as well. Now the plan is to have it pretty much set on top of the spine. So if you guys can see pretty much like where the frame goes, runs right up. So that's a straight line from there to there. So this tank goes around the frame, as you can see, and the idea is to basically like lift it up, very chopper vibe, chopper style. In order to do that, see where it sits, you gotta take this tank off. This is a split design tank, I believe Chris was saying. Yeah, we got some bolts here. We also got a crossover line here, so we're gonna have to clamp it and then plug it on one side and cut it. And then we're gonna have to take off the fuel line there. I don't know if that just keeps the trim on or if that's actually screwed into frame. What the chopper right there, man. That's a fucking screw. And it goes through that top piece into the frame. Terrible. All right, let's get to taking this thing off. All right, so check it out. We just clamped off the hose here, undid it on this side, and made this little bolt in the end of a hose to plug that side, which means there was still gas in here. And whenever I drained it out onto this rag, this is everything that came out. An absolute ton of rust. Yeah, there you go. So everything that came out. That ain't gas no more. It stinks really bad too. Screw's not important. Wow.
No, it's just there. Like I said, it's this thing.
Yeah.
Everything on it's gonna need to be gone through because
it's just straight pulled that out.
You'll we'll find as we were already finding a lot of things are loose.
Yeah. The engine was just gone through and just redone.
Sure. Yeah. 15 years ago.
Yeah, this one too. Look.
Yeah. Well, whoever did it didn't do a real good job, did they? Just saying.
All right, so now we're gonna take this stuff off so that we can set that tank over so we can see where the petcock goes. But there you go. There's the line. Sheesh.
This battery's dead, right?
Oh yeah, it's cool. It's like a floating speed up.
That's what it does.
Trying to use the camera to see the profile of it because I can't step back away. What do you guys think? Looks good, right? I like it.
So if you come over here and check this out real quick.
Got plenty of clearance.
So we need to mark that. Let's get this hole drilled. Let's get that tack welded. Then we're gonna go home. But we'll test fit it, see if we like it. Even if we don't tack it up, let's at least get the hole drilled. Then maybe we'll do the welding tomorrow. It is kind of late.
Yeah.
But either way, let's get doing something.
You wanna see a cool transition? Bang. That did not go as planned. I just got my ass kicked by a drill. It's basically drilling it out and it like caught and like punched me in the ribs.
Hey, you know what? I was buffing a knife and it got caught and look.
Yeah.
End up with
Stitches. The knife's name should be Stitches. Oh, well, we will resume tomorrow. Yep. Working on the Panhead, seeing if we can get it started.
We're doing fuel tank modifications before we even see if it runs.
Yep.
Hoping it runs. I already know that the carb that's in it is trash, so we'll deal with that tomorrow.
Cross that bridge when we get
But
there.
it is an SNS. We could probably clean most of it. So
See you guys tomorrow, which will be like 1 second for y'all. Yep, new intro. We're recording 2 episodes at the same time right now. So, what's up, Block fam? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to today's episode.
see how he put that shit on? See that? Goddamn. Like all of a sudden we're in a new episode. Hey guys, what's happening?
we are here at Freak Show Fabrication with Drew. If you guys didn't see that episode that we did with him.
Hey Drew, you still awkward?
Still awkward.
All right, just checking.
I guess we're gonna call him Awkward Drew. Is that your name? No? You don't want that to stick? See, it's the thing with YouTube, is like if you start doing that, it's people are gonna remember you for it, and then in public they're gonna be like, hey, Awkward Drew.
It's not awkward, Drew. He's got his together.
Clearly don't want brakes on your motorcycle.
Not Awkward Drew. So like I was saying, 1960 Panhead that I picked up a while back, working on it up at the shop, but then we met Drew, who owns Freak Show Fabrication. He works on pretty much all the older stuff, specializes in, what'd you say, British stuff kind of early on?
Started off with British motorcycles, and then slowly Harleys took over. I was working aftermarket shops.
So if you guys didn't see that episode where we came up here and we took a tour of Freak Show Fabrication, like his entire facility, which is here at a old Harley dealership, be sure to go check that episode out. Yeah, what was it?
You should try to check that out.
Yeah, you should definitely check that episode out. It's super cool being able to see this entire shop. So,
link in description below.
brought the Panhead to him because he had some ideas. So we're gonna offload it, roll it into the shop, and then we'll talk about it. There's less wind in there. We'll be able to hear. He was saying a couple things at our shop about it, which I'd love for you guys to hear as well. We'll go from there.
A few moments later.
That was easy.
Yeah, it was. We just let gravity do the work.
I need to shim it over more.
No silicone back there?
No, there's a bunch of other some grease. Thunder, you put a fabric.
It's like it's goat's milk.
Yeah. You know that trick? For all those people that don't know what it is, you got .3 or .5 in their bike, taste it. It's bitter if it's .3 or .4, and if it's .5 it doesn't taste like anything.
What?
Yeah. You want to try one?
No.
It's true though.
I'm like, bro, you're eating.
That's how I figure it out.
For real?
Yeah.
Dip your finger in the...
I mean, you don't have to like suck it up with a straw. You just, you know, just give it a little.
A little taste. So for you brake fluid manufacturers, keep including the sweetness in some. Leave the sweetness out of the other.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No.
That was like true chopper shit.
The old dudes told me that.
All right, so we got the 1960 Pan here in Drew's shop. You had a comment about the wiring.
I think they cut a trailer harness apart and made it into your wiring on your bike. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
I am so curious as to what is this?
Oh, that's a brake switch.
Why does it go to here? Is it just to hold it up?
It's just to hold it.
So that's the mounting bracket?
Well, that's a coat hanger, I think.
I mean, look at the wire harness.
I mean, they got serious though. Look at this. They put a fuse box in
Yeah.
it and stuff. I
A
mean,
lot of board and everything.
yeah, I
Looks
mean,
like they got it from Skycraft.
Ooh, good store.
It is a good store.
Yeah, you were saying the brake needs to be basically flipped.
it needs to be flipped, swung underneath,
Okay.
because right now, if you hit the brakes, it's just gonna pivot the whole thing forward
Yeah.
with the wheel.
The controls were originally meant for floorboards, and
That's
now
a
it's just
chopper
got
thing
pegs.
that,
So
that he did. I mean, that's something you see a lot, like that setup, but it's very uncomfortable. You have to really like pick your foot up, bring it back, lift it up really high to try to hit the brakes.
doesn't this bike have like ABS or something?
Oh yeah. Its ABS is your brain on the ground.
Ew. Would you call it the hamburger front
So
drum?
it's got a AEE narrowed triple trees. So they're narrowed 41 millimeter trees with 41 millimeter tubes, a Sportster front wheel. So it's a hamburger. They call it hamburger drum.
You said the frame was original though.
Frame looks original. So it's got a 6 and a D. That'd be 56. So it's a 56 frame, which makes sense because it's a straight leg. They did straight leg frames from 55 to 57. Early bikes, there's a number and a letter, and the number is the year, and the letter is the month. You can kind of see it right there on the top motor mount. So that's a mechanical regulator.
Where's that even mounted?
It's screwed to the cylinder. So we'll replace that, put a newer style regulator on it, put electronic ignition on it, get rid of this thing.
You guys were talking about headlights, changing the headlights.
Oh, these big old titties. Yeah, we'll change those guys.
You're also talking about doing the fender because the fender is from a trailer.
True trailer fender. It was done back in the day, but nowadays there's some companies out there that make stuff that fits a lot better. It seems like it's a good bike as long as the motor and the transmission are what they're supposed to be. I mean, it's got a lot of potential. It's just got to knock the ugly off of it.
You sleepy, bro? You look sleepy.
It's all tuckered out a little bit.
Take a nap. You've done a lot of hard work today, bud. Just rest your weary little head right here. Got a king and queen seat right there for you. All right, see if we can start it. Are you serious? You want to try to start it up? Yeah. All right, sure. That'll be the episode. We either fail or we win. All right, so we got a battery charger here. When this place used to just be all orange groves.
Have compression.
Oh, bro. Give it about 10 years and this is how Chris is going to work on all bikes.
Oh, you know what? I hurt my back. Uh-oh. That's the first time it ran since there was orange groves here.
Is this a better angle?
In the next
Is this
episode,
one?
MySpace angles.
Block Freak Show Garage.
Yeah, so gotta stretch that double chin out.
Chris the cameraman.
But I want to make it go away.
Give me the camera.
What are you doing?
Means it will start. It just isn't gonna start right now. Off brake clear. But it sneezed. It's got spark.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, the plan is go through the engine, obviously make sure everything's all good. So this is I'm going to be using this bike for a pretty special trip, which I can't quite announce yet, but I will shortly. Well, new foot controls, new front end. I think we're going to do Springer. So similar ergonomics to Drew's bike. Do you have a name for that bike? The Flathead.
Flathead.
Similar ergonomics to Drew's 30.
Pretty much stock. 37.
37 Flathead.
Pretty much stock stuff.
Yeah. If you guys don't remember that bike, here's a picture of it right here. Definitely a crowd favorite. So we're gonna clean it all up, but we're gonna not do it in that bluish. So we're gonna do a purple, like my original Sucker Punch that we gave away. Really flaky, old school logo. Do that for the tank. It's probably a Sportster style tank. We're gonna do a new rear fender, new sissy bar. What do you call it? Stabby sissy? Or
Stabby stick.
Stabby stick. Bayonet style like over this one here. Thinking maybe king and queen. So there you go, like that one with the stabby stick. Super cool. The headlights, front end. I mean, there's a good amount of stuff that we're going to be doing. So
Pipes.
yeah, we'll sit down and make a parts list, and then the next time you guys see this bike, hopefully we'll have most of that stuff in and we can kind of get to cranking on.
1,000 pieces. What are you talking about?
If you guys want to keep up with this build as we kind of go through it, go give Drew a follow at Freak Show Fab. Go give Chris a follow and tell him how cool he is when he's sleepy. We're struggling so hard, bro. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. If you guys are stoked and excited about this Panhead build that we're getting up and going for the special project, drop your comments down below. Let us know what you guys are thinking. Until next time, ride safe, stay vigilant. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Yes.